Alright, what's up guys? So I was thinking, you've seen me training a lot. I've recorded a countless amount of workout videos, but you've never actually heard me talk about the kind of stuff that I eat to look the way I do, and obviously more specific to what I'm doing right now to maintain my muscle and gain as much strength as possible. So I'm going to take you through meal by meal. I won't have like an exact calorie counter, but I'll say the general range, and then you can kind of go from there. As is the case with any diet, this isn't necessarily a diet that's gonna make you grow, that's gonna help you gain strength. It's just simply what works for me, and even so, I'm always changing up my diet because, especially as you're in your teenage years like myself, and you're going through puberty. Your metabolism starts to slow down after a while. There's a lot of stuff that I could eat before that I don't get away with anymore. But this is basically what I eat, not only so I can achieve my fitness related goals, but also so I feel good and that my health is in check. Okay, so for meal number one, we're gonna take 4 of these eggs. We're gonna mix them with milk. We're gonna make scrambled eggs, and then take 2 of these breakfast muffins. Put the eggs on the muffins, and with the eggs, the milk and butter on there, that rounds out to about 1,000 calories. Also, when I woke up, I drank this, which all in all is around 180 calories. So by the time I finish breakfast completely, that'll put me at just over 1,000 calories. Done. Gymshark package just came, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to show some of the Gymshark shit that I got lately, because I've been buying more than usual. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I've got. Alright, so this is what just came. It's the oversized long sleeve from the David Lade collaboration. You've got the Gymshark logo on the arm there. Very nice material. It fits very nice. I would recommend this. Also got the underwear from that collection. As you can see, again, very clean. And the last thing I got from the collab was this tank. I'm absolutely in love with this. It's very minimalistic, but it fits very well. I got a large. I was worrying that it wasn't going to fit, but that is most certainly not the case. So yeah, would recommend this, even though it's probably sold out. So yeah, sorry about that. This is a bit of a hassle to put on, so I'm just gonna show it here. But we've got my singlet for the competition. I figured it was about time I got one, and what better than the Gymshark one, IPF approved. And I've tried it on, and it's very comfortable. Again, for whatever reason you're looking to compete and you're looking for a pretty affordable stringer, Gymshark. Alright, so I've got one more package coming today, which is not from Gymshark. You'll see exactly what that is when it gets here. Until then, I'm just gonna clean up, and then we're gonna train after it gets here, because I don't want it to show up while I'm not in the house and then have to go and collect it. It's just a hassle that I don't want. The Royal Mail guys on the street. I'm gonna be really, really disappointed if he's not here with my package. Isn't that right? Pre-workout, we've got Jack 3D. I'm gonna take 2 scoops of this because it's pretty early in the day, so I'm not too worried about being kept up. We got this, we got the water bottle, we got the makeshift funnel. I'm gonna prepare this. Not gonna drink it yet though. Gonna start on it on the way to the gym about half an hour before I train, so that by the time I'm there and I've done my little warm up for deadlifts, I will be completely ready. Alright, so what you just saw was my top set on deadlifts. Pause deadlifts actually. I had 140 for a set of 3, very light. As you can see, it moved it around an RP6 because we're at the start of like our peak and taper block. So not going crazy just yet, but that will be happening pretty soon as the comp is around the corner. But enough about powerlifting. I actually wanted to use this opportunity because it was a pull day to talk about how I structure my back workouts. For the record, I did do barbell curls and cable hammer curls after this, but arm training is very straightforward. I didn't record them as well just because I couldn't really be bothered, to be completely honest with you. But saying that, I think back training is 100% overcomplicated. You'll see from these clips, even though I didn't record every set, I did 3 sets of each movement, and I only did 3 movements, so that's a very low volume back day, especially for people who I've seen people they train back, and maybe it works for them, but I just think sometimes it's unnecessary. And I think that if you do have like 6 or 7 different variations for your back, and you're not seeing results, adding more exercises is 100% not gonna fix that. It's about not only the intensity, which is a given with any muscle, but it's also with the mind muscle connection, which I think is ridiculously important in back, especially when it comes to pulling from the elbow, pulling with your elbow, I should say, rather than with your bicep, which I was really focusing on, especially on those single arm lat pull downs. But basically, with my back training, it doesn't matter what variation I switch it up, but it's always the 3 exercises are a pull down to work my lats, a wide grip rowing movement to work my rhomboids and traps, basically my whole upper back, and then a pull over variation to hit my lats again, just because I'm really trying to get that width. And big lats will also translate somewhat to powerlifting, because big lats help with your bench press, believe it or not, when it comes to your setup. So yeah, I think this is the last set I recorded. Just very basic back there, as I said, but in my opinion, that's all you need. Make sure you focus on those 3 things, and then you should be golden. So once this clip is finished playing, I think I'll be taking you through meal number 2. In other words, post-workout meal. Post-workout meal, 320 grams of chicken and 400 grams of vegetables, because I'm that healthy guy. Okay, so here is meal number 2. Around about 800 calories in this, smaller than my first and my third meal, which you'll see in a while. You may be thinking that compared to a lot of full days of eating that you might have seen, especially for people like me who are generally trying to just gain weight, I don't eat as frequently. A lot of people eat maybe 6 meals a day. That works for some people. For me, I just end up craving things. If I have 6 smaller meals, I'd rather just absolutely fill myself up in 3 or 4 meals. That's most of the time my limit, and then I'll have smaller snacks throughout the day. That is just what works for me, and it could work for you, it could not. Alright, we got meal number 3. That right there is 500 grams of pasta. It's gonna probably be the biggest meal of the day. Isn't that right, guys?
No, don't do that.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's absolutely right.
man, that's right.
I probably should have clarified this in the last clip, but I'm not a psychopath. I'm not having plain pasta, I'm putting all this in there. In this whole thing, there's just under 450 calories, which is like, that's like 1.5k, that's a lot of calories. I'm probably not going to eat all this right now. Okay, so I got through about 3/4 of this. I'm going to box all this up, put it in the fridge, and then this is going to be my meal 2 tomorrow. That's a reasonable volume of food for meal 2. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? You probably noticed that by the standards of people who are bulking up, you know, who make videos about bulking, I actually don't eat a lot of food. That's intentional though. It's because, as you know, I'm competing in the sub 83 kilo weight class. I'm sitting at about 81 to 83. I'm like hovering around that range, so I really don't want to be in a big surplus. Thankfully, because of my fast metabolism that I've always had, I can eat a lot of calories just at maintenance to maintain my weight, and then it takes like a shit ton extra, like I'm talking 4.5k plus to actually put on weight. Dude, get down, come here. New dog, he doesn't have a lot of chill. Final meal, I guess you could call it. I'm going to take 1 scoop of Myprotein's advanced weight gainer, not for the purpose of like just having a high calorie shake. The serving size is like 2.5 scoops of this. I'm only having 1 because, I mean, it doesn't actually have that many calories in 1 serving, but it has got a lot of like saturated fats, carbs, sugar. You know, I still want to keep that. Like I said, I'm trying to stay healthy. That's like another reason why I prioritize cleaner foods on this diet. On every shake, I'll fill the milk up to about there, put 1 scoop in. I'm not going to have this immediately. I'm going to put it in the fridge and have it within like 30 minutes just because I ate a lot of pasta just then. Don't feel like having a dairy product immediately after. I just feel like my digestive system will not approve of that whatsoever.
Yeah, 1 gram is 9 calories. It goes to muscle, it's carbs, so when you're leaning, you want to eat a little bit more. You're bulking, the more calories.
Also, didn't mention before, but with every meal, every main meal, so as in 3 times a day, I'll take my fish oil. Again, health reasons, this isn't necessarily going to help me build muscle. However, it is going to make sure that my heart doesn't implode on me. And that is something we most certainly want to achieve. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the day. I'm going to get in the shower now, have my shake, watch a bit of James English, and then ready for bed. I've actually got my A-level year 1 results day tomorrow, so I have to be up bright and early for that. Absolutely cannot wait. Thank you very much for watching. If you want more videos like this, you know, informative videos, or if you want training videos, whatever you want, just leave suggestions in the comments, and I'll try and adhere to those suggestions as well as possible. So I'll see you in the next video.